Kristin and it is time for some empties. These are the products that I have used up in the month of January. That doesn't mean, by the way, that I started them in the month of January. It just means I finished them in the month of January. And yeah, so I feel like I have a lot of things in here, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. I have in here, I actually feel like I have two of these. But I have one of the Triple Moisture Body Cream, which these are my favorite from Bath and Body Works. And I just like these better than the lotion ones. I feel like they're a little more moisturizing. This was in pink chiffon. I really like this. It's a very sweet scent. Let's see what it says. Our exclusive pink chiffon fragrance expresses the flirty femininity of feeling pretty in pink. It also says it's a delicate blend of sparkling red pear, jasmine petals, and tiare flower, whisked with vanilla orchid and chiffon musk. It's a lot. There's a lot going on in this scent, but it's very pretty. I like that a lot. And I feel like I have two of these. I have two of these, and this is the creamy body wash. I feel like I go through this very quickly, but I really like this in the winter. Unfortunately, I just was in Sephora not that long ago, and I didn't see them. I feel like I got these in the summer. They had some sort of sale, and they came back for like $3. And I purchased, I don't know, 4 or 5 of different scents, but I had two of these. Anyway, really like this, really like the creamy body wash. I wish that it was a permanent feature there at Bath & Body Works, but product, but it isn't. So I have a few more left and then that'll be that, I guess. All right. So also this is going to be in my favorites too. I just used this up yesterday, and this is the Trader Joe's Coconut Body Butter. This is really good. I wasn't sure. I like coconut, but I wasn't really sure I would love it in a body butter. This is like a nice blend. I don't think it says. No, it just has the ginormous list of ingredients on the back. It doesn't say, but it does say it's made with coconut oil, shea butter, and vitamin E. This is a really sort of sweet coconutty scent. And when you wear this, you don't need to wear perfume. And so I wouldn't wear it every single day because some days I'd want to smell my whatever fragrance I'm wearing. But when you put this on, if you just want to smell like something sweet and vanilla-y and coconut-y, you will all day long. All day long. And the moisturizing properties of this also stick with you all day long. I was really, really impressed with this. And it has this really fun flip cap, which I think is delightful. Especially when you're putting lotion on, you don't want to have to like turn the thing. So I scraped like the... I would buy this again. I don't have a Trader Joe's anywhere near me, but if I had one, I would. All right, I used up, I had used up a Neutrogena, I think, makeup remover last month, and so I went in, I had just the littlest tiny bit of Bioderma in this one that I had been saving, so I used up this Bioderma, which I love. I've talked about it a million times before, and what I use that for is just my eye makeup. I don't use it for my whole face, just my eye makeup. You could, but I'm savoring. You know what I'm saying? All right, I have a few hair things in here. I'm just pulling things out of my cute little empties bin as they come out. Okay, so I used another, this is my favorite hairspray of life. I think I've gone through all of the other ones that I had in my back stock, and I'm just buying this currently because I just don't feel the need to try anything else because I like it so much, and it is inexpensive. So it's the Tresemme, sorry. I'm all moving it around. It's the Tresemme Tray 2 All Day Humidity Hairspray. Love, 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 love. Okay, these were a disappointment to me. This is the Enjoy Hydrating Shampoo and Conditioner. They are says sulfate free. I don't know if there are sulfates in conditioner or not, but I didn't love these. They were a lot. They were not cheap. I feel like they were $25 a piece or something like that. I bought them at Target, and I had heard such good things about the Enjoy line, and I used them, but I wouldn't purchase them again. And I know lots of people like, I think, the Luxury line, and so I maybe would try that, but I don't know. I just don't know. Another thing is the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. I love this. This is a Holy Grail hair product. I'm getting to the point where I might be able to do a Holy Grail hair product video, but at any rate, in case you're curious, this is what I spray on my hair just before I'm going to curl it. So generally I do this as like first day hair, and second day hair I will spray with this and then use like a 1 1/4 inch or so curling iron kind of through it, and then I wash it again because I can only go 2 days. So this protects my hair, keeps the curl all day long. I really like it. Really like it. All right, I got this in an Allure beauty box. This was the John Frieda Intense After Color Conditioner. It says sealing long-lasting tonal richness for soft, silky hair. I don't know if it's generally intended to be used like literally after you color your hair, but I would use it about once a week, and it's a very heavy conditioner. It was almost like a mask in my opinion, and I really liked it. Smelled nice. I don't know that it's a be-all end-all that I would purchase it again, but it was nice. All right, I used the Burt's Bees facial cleansing towelettes for normal to dry skin, cucumber and sage. This came in a beauty box. I like these. I didn't find them to be better than the Absolute ones that I like or the Neutrogena ones that I like, but I did really like them, and they had a little bit of a texture to them, which, if I remember right, I think so, that I liked as well. So those are nice. If I couldn't find the Neutrogena, the Absolute or something, I would purchase those. I think I would purchase those. I just have a random candle in here, so we're just going to talk about that right now. This is the Bath & Body Works in Autumn. This is my favorite. I like this better than Leaves. Autumn has, let me just read it. Crisp fall, I have a really sore throat this morning. My apologies. A crisp fall fragrance that blends dark pomegranate with red delicious apple and notes of fir balsam and rich cedar wood. I mean, this truly... This is fall to me. I think it's the stronger apple. I don't know if there's apple in Leaves or not, but it's that kind of apple and maybe the fir balsam in it. I don't know, but love Autumn. Love, love, love that one. All right, I've talked about this before. Look, I'm still brushing my teeth. This is the Truly Radiant from Arm & Hammer. Really like this. I'm using a different one now that came in my Allure beauty box that I don't love as much. So would repurchase this, but I wanted to talk about this. This is the Truly Radiant Whitening Booster. So this is like a clear product that you use whenever you use this. So you put your little of toothpaste and then you just put a little bit of this next to it. And it says that it's clinically proven to whiten in just 1 week. I do feel like this added a little extra whitening, though I started using it maybe after I was 1 tube into this. So I don't know. I'm not buying it again right away just because I'm kind of curious. I want to see if I notice any difference. But I didn't mind the extra, and it has, let's see, use with fluoride toothpaste to strengthen enamel. So I liked it, and I feel like it did work, but I'm not positive. How about them apples? Good gracious. All right, I went through another one of these. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 more of these in this old packaging. This is Dancing Waters. This one is just a really nice fresh scent. If you're looking for one to have like maybe in your guest bathroom, one that's, you know, kind of pleasing to both men and women. That's what I try to put in my guest bathroom. I think this is a really nice one. And again, I'm all about the foam. Don't give me that bead business. Not interested in the bead business. All right, I have a couple skincare things I see here before me. And this is the Algenist Regenerative Anti-Aging Moisture. This moisturizer, this really was my holy grail before I started using the Camp Cosmetics Illume, which has just really done amazing things for my skin. I do still really like this, but as I said, and this is like the supersized one from QVC. And I think I have 1 more of those I'm working through that I might work through. I might give to a friend. I haven't quite decided yet, but at any rate, it is a very nice moisturizer. Pricey, but nice. All right, I have used up my very last Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. I had a couple kind of back stocked, one that a friend gave to me. And I do really like this, but I really prefer the eye tonic that I'm using from Camp Cosmetics at this point. So I'm no longer repurchasing this, and that is all that I have left in my stash is just the Camp Cosmetics eye tonic, which makes me very happy. All right, let's talk about a couple of makeup-y sort of things. Actual makeup that I am tossing because something's gone askew. So this is the Tarte BB 12-Hour Primer. I did not love this at all to begin with. I broke it out the other day just to kind of see what's going on with it, you know, just kind of try it again. That's, you know how we do. And it was all weird and separated and not good. And it's not supposed to expire till July of 2015, but no. And the other one that is sad is my Revlon Color Stay. I had pulled this out to use, and I have the one for normal to dry skin. I had pulled this one out to use up as my next foundation to use up, and it is separated and it smells not right, and that's just my fault for having too many foundations at one time. So that is also going in the garbage. And I cannot remember if I showed this last time or not, so I'm just going to talk about it one more time. I think I talked about it maybe in... Anyway, doesn't matter. Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I used that all up, and that... You know what? Somebody asked me how I got the thing out of it, and I said, oh, well, I just ended up, like, bashing it and cracking it. And that's not true. I lied to whoever that was, but I didn't know. That's what I did with the foundation. I think this one was... Maybe it didn't have a sifter on it. Is that possible? No, I must have taken the sifter off a long time ago. I don't know. Anyway, it's gone. Oh, good gracious. All right. So here, let's talk about something that's sad. And that is this. Do you see this? I'm not going to take it out because I don't want to get it all over me. This was going to be in my favorites. I might still talk about it. It's the NARS lip gloss in Priscilla. This was a gift to me from my friend Amber. And I washed it and dried it, and it ruined a whole load of clothes. Yep. Don't put lip gloss in your pocket. Okay, the last thing I want to show you, I have in my empties, and that's the Merle Norman Eye Primer. I actually cut this open because I couldn't get any more out of it. And I want to show you guys this. You can see that I cut it open probably. I wanted to show you guys how much product is in there. I mean, that is eye primer for me for months, probably. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Cut your stuff open if you can and find a little container of some sort to put it in and get more out of your products. And of course I went through another one of my Neutrogena hand creams. This is that's what it looks like. It's just the basic Neutrogena hand cream. This is the original. I didn't buy the fragrance free by accident on this one. But this, I just swear by this hand cream. I've talked this to death lately. I feel like I just had it in another video. Oh, in my Throwback Thursday video, I talked about it as well. It's just really, really good. Just try it. If you haven't tried it, just try it. Very rarely will you hear me say, you need to try this. Or you need to buy this. I don't like to do that. But if you have dry hands and really kind of, struggle with the cracked or just really looking dry, particularly in the winter, just give this a shot. It comes in a box. By the way, when you go to look for it, it's in a box, but at least in my Walgreens, it's in a box, and it's like $4 or $5. So anyway, just give it a shot. All right, so those are my empties that I have for you guys this month. I feel like didn't have as much makeup this month, lots of skincare and hair care. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. On my face today, I have the L'Oreal True Match Illumi still. Over the top of it, to try to tone things down a little, I have my Camp Cosmetics Powder Foundation. It's called Take Two, and I'm in the shade R1. For blush today, I'm using my Physicians Formula in Rosy Glow. One of my favorite blushes of life. And then on my eyeballs today, oh, and I am also wearing the IT Cosmetics Hello Light Illuminating Powder. That's where the delightful sheen is coming from. On my lids today, I used MAC Juxt, I think it's Juxt, this one right here. And then I took kind of a combination of Prussian and Contrast on the outer corner. I was playing around a little. And then I used Makeup Geek's Burlesque, which is right here, in my crease, and then a little bit of Vanilla Bean, Makeup Geek's Vanilla Bean as my brow bone highlight. I took that same combination of blues beneath my lower lash line. For liner today, I used the same kind of combination just along my upper lash line. And then on my upper waterline, I used the Marc Jacobs Gel Liner in Think, like TH and then Ink, Think. And it's a cute name, what can I say? And then for mascara, I'm still using the Lancome Hypnose Drama and the Clinique Lash Power in my lower lash line. And for lips today, I am wearing, this was a gift from my friend Vicky, the Too Faced Le Creme in Pink Chocolate. That's what I'm wearing on my lips today. So I think that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.